Good evening. This is Reverend Jimmy James with WRAP, Rap Radio. Rap is we rap. We represent all the people, and we are the voice of the people. This is where you will get the raw truth. We are the information station, making sure that our community receives everything and the information that they need to know to overcome this pandemic and other issues in our lives. And I'm just excited to be here with you today with our special guest, Mr. Raj Singh. He is the manager of the Kent Mini Mart right here in downtown Kent, 402 West Meeker. Raj, we're really glad that you're able to come and spend some time with us today and to share as we talk about this theme about how to address the impacts of the COVID-19. So welcome with us today, Raj.
Hey, thank you so much for having me here.
Oh man, it's an honor. The reason why I was glad that you came in and chose to be on our show is because we know and we believe here at RAP that you're making a major impact in our communities. Your store and its location, the community that you serve, desperately need what you have. You're not a big giant grocery store,
Nope.
but you are a needed commodity in our communities. So we just thank you for being consistent with the work that you do in the community. Raj, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm just a local convenience store guy over here. We've been here since last 3 years, and we have quite grown a lot over here. Met really cool people, amazing community, great people over here working. The city of Kent is awesome too. And over the course of time, as we progress, we saw some changes in people, and we started introducing health sections in our convenience stores. So inform people about how they can build their immune system. We even start carrying health products and organic spices. So there are multiple options as we are progressing and how we are seeing people also want to change. We're introducing more new items inside our store. As goes with my background, I've been staying in the United States from last 2007, and it's been a roller coaster for me.
Where are you originally from?
Originally from India.
Oh, India.
Yeah.
A specific city?
Mumbai.
Mumbai, all
Yeah.
right.
So it was fun, and I was glad over here. So my parents were already here, and things have been nice.
Fantastic. Tell me, how has this pandemic impacted you personally?
Personally, as a business-wise, it has gone down a lot, and it has increased my stress level a little bit. I have to get another job to support my business as well as myself. And by the same time, people's response is also improving, but recently we had a front door and like a break-in. It would say kind of like a vandalism, which kind of takes us 10 steps back. Now I have to put bars on my door, which is, now I feel like, hey, come to my store and I got bars. So where I have to cope up with that incident now even more. And I know the help is limited right now because even the officers have been told to keep distance, and they're going to respond to only important cases or if there's some kind of a really bad event. So I don't know which list I come in or my store comes in. So that's kind of like a shock treatment for me right now. And hopefully we'll get over it as soon as possible. And hopefully in next 2 weeks or 3 weeks, our lives can get back to normal, which is very important. And I think it can happen only collectively. So that's what my situation is right now.
So with the other businesses that are close by you and surrounding your community, how do you see or feel that they're coping with this pandemic?
I think they're having a hard time too because they're closed, and it's been like now it'll be more than 2 months. I think they closed around
sometime in March.
Sometime in March, and April is almost done. And I think slowly they're going to reopen again. But I don't know about restaurants or bars. and I don't even know about the gyms because I think they're pushing it for May 15th, and it might go till end of May. So things are kind of looking bleak for them, and with them not around, it's affecting me too at the same time. I miss those people. They have been really awesome, and they have been really supportive to my business, and that's the mutual support that I have, and admiration for my people working around me. I love them all.
You're listening to WRAP. I'm Reverend Jimmy James, and my special guest today is Raj Singh with the Kent Mini Mart here in downtown Kent, 402 West Meeker Street. Raj, tell me, what kind of changes have you seen in the people who are coming? Is your customer base or the people coping with it well? I know a lot of people like to talk to you.
Yes, there's an expectations from me also that they're hoping for my store to be cleaned. And when they see me behind the counter with my gloves on, I think they have a little bit of like, oh, okay, this guy's taking care of his stuff, which helps things out. And at the same time, we have a little bit of quick chat. Now they cannot stay in my store for too long. So it's going to be a quick conversation. How's it going? Everything is good. And my customers are now taking precautions too, because when they come in, they have their gloves on, their mask on. They're making sure, and they're not like picking up the products and they look at it and they put it back down. They actually browse through the products, which I was like, oh, okay, wow, now that's something new.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, so they're not actually picking up the product, or whereas I had some people which will just look at the product, pick it up here and there, and then have to go back and then have to now wipe the product with the disinfectant and everything. So all my products, almost 90% of my products, which is outside, I have to go and clean it up, and we clean our door handles, and almost after every other customer, we're cleaning our countertops and the pin pads. And customers are appreciating that one, and I think that's what makes them come back to my store and tells me like, hey, that's something you're doing right, and I feel safe coming over here. Those words are really important from a customer's point of view, and coming from them. So I really respect that, and their input helps me to move even forward. So those are certain changes I saw in my customers. Yeah, it has slowed down a lot because city is closed. So most of my customers used to come from there, and then across the street, it's kind of slowed down. So it has hurt a lot, but my locals are helping me out a lot.
Fantastic. Well, I tell you what, we appreciate here at RAP that's because you're just right here behind us, or we're behind you. Either way it goes, we know that, wow, Raj is open and Raj is being safe, and Raj has some of the things that we need. So we here at RAP, we appreciate you being in the community, and we know of some of the things that that you are doing to help the community. Tell me, Raj, if there was anything that you would change or you would like to tell the people regarding this situation to help them make it through, what would that be?
I would be saying that if you're staying home, enjoy your time, reduce your stress, control your blood pressure, control your cholesterol, be more happy about the situation, because first time I think in this whole lifetime right now, we are not fighting each other. We're fighting against something unknown, and we're fighting against this virus. So we can do this collectively. We're not pointing any fingers at anybody. I think that is going to be childish to do that. So first time we can think about ourselves and the food intake that we're going to do. We can improve our immunity this way, be healthier, make healthy choices, make some plans. And this is the time when you can sit with your kids and ask about their future, what they want to do. So I would say put your time and effort into that. It might be tiresome after some time, but it's going to be an enjoyable moment after some time once this is all over, because life is going to go back to the same grind. So better make the best out of it. I would love to see you guys to my store again once this is over. And stay healthy, be safe, be happy. And that's the best thing I can ask my customers. And in general, that's the information I want to give to people. Hey, this thing is targeting our older generation. This is the time when you pick up the phone and say like, hey, I love you. This is the time when you can say like, hey, be bygones, and come together. That's all we can hope for now. Just come together, do it collectively, and we as Americans can do that. We have that much of moral conscience in us, and we can do it. We are doers. We move forward. We don't like to move backwards. This is what makes us better people and better Americans, you know. And that's what the message I want to tell my people over here. Hey, let's move forward and come together.
Fantastic. Well, I think that is some powerful, good news and information and advice to give to the people. Let's and make sure you do. You call somebody. Let bygones be bygones. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for the powerful advice. You're listening to WRAP. You just finished hearing our conversation with Raj Singh from Kent Mini Mart. Again, that's 402 West Meeker. You go meet Raj. You will, when you get hungry, stop by there and pick up some food. You will enjoy talking to him. Remember, WRAP, we represent all the people, the voice of the people. Hey, I'm Reverend Jimmy James. Until next time, it's a wrap. We'll see you again.